and we're representing BSD 100, and we'll be telling you the Total Heart by Edgar Allan Poe. Yes, it's true. Roger's been very ill, but why do you say he's lost control of his own mind? Why do you say that he's mad?
Indeed, my illness only made my senses stronger, more powerful. My hearing especially became more powerful. I could hear sounds I had never heard before. I heard sounds from heaven, and I heard sounds from hell.
Listen, and Roger will tell you how to help him. You'll hear how healthy his mind is.
There is no reason for what I did. I did not hate the old man. I even loved him. And I did not want his money. But I think it was his eye.
The old man's eye was like an eye of a vulture, like one of those terrible birds that watch and wait while an animal dies and then falls upon the dead body to pull it to pieces to eat it. Whenever the old man looked at Roger with his vulture eye, a cold feeling went up and down his back. Even his blood became cold.
And so, I finally decided to kill the old man and close that eye forever. So, you say I'm mad? A madman could not plan. But you should have seen me. Through all that week, I was kind to the old man as I could be, warm and loving.
Every night, about 12 o'clock, Roger would slowly open his door. And when it was open wide enough, he put his hand in, and then his head. In his hand, he held it like covered with the ground, so that no light showed. And Roger stood there, quietly.
I then lifted the cloth, just a little, so a single, thin, small light came across to fall upon that vulture eye.
And every morning, with a warm and friendly voice, he asked the old man how he slept. The old man could not imagine that just at 12, Roger would look at him as he slept.
The eighth night, I was more than usually careful as I opened the door. The hand of the clock moved more quickly than did my hand. Never before have I felt so strongly of my own power. Now, I was sure of success.
Suddenly, the old man moved in his bed. You may think Roger became afraid, but no, the darkness in his room was thick and black.
I rushed into the room. Finally, the time had come. I rushed to the room screaming, "Die, die!" The old man gave out a loud cry of fear as I fell upon him. I held the bed covers tightly over his face. His heart was still beating, but I smiled as I knew success was near.
The heart kept on beating, but at last the beating stopped. The old man was dead.
Yes, he was dead, dead as stone. His eye will trouble me no more. So, you say I'm mad? You should have seen how careful I was to put the body where no one could find it. First, I chopped off the head, then the arms and the legs. I was careful to not let a single drop of blood hit the floor. I then pulled up 3 boards that formed on the floor and put the pieces of the body there. I put the boards back down again, carefully, so carefully that no human eye could see that they had been moved.
As Roger finished his work, he had now realized that somebody was at the door. It was not 4 o'clock in the morning, but still dark. When Roger went to go open the door, there was 3 men of the police. One of the neighbors had heard the old man's cry and had called the police. These 3 had come to ask questions and to search the house.
As I told the policeman to come in, come in. The cry, I said, was my own, in my dream. The old man, I said, was away. He'd gone to visit a friend out in the country. I led them through the house, telling them to search it all, to search well. I finally led them to the old man's bedroom. As I played a game with them, I told him to sit down and talk for a while.
Roger's easy, quiet manner made the policeman believe his story. So they sat down with each other and talked. But although he answered them in the same way, he still wished they had gone. Roger's head began to hurt, and there was a strange sound in his ears. So Roger talked faster and even louder. The sound too became clearer and louder, but they still sat and talked. Suddenly, Roger knew the sound was not just inside his ears, it was not just inside his head. At that moment, he must have become quite white, but still, Roger talked louder and faster, and the sound too became clearer and louder. The sound was a low, soft sound, like a cloud heard through a wall, a sound he knew very well. Louder became, and louder. Why did the men not go? Louder, louder!
I quickly walked around the room and pushed my chair across the floor to cover that terrible sound. But I talked even louder, but still, the men talked and smiled. I could not bear any longer from their smiles, from that sound. I was suffering more than I could handle.
Louder, louder, and louder. Roger could bear no longer. He stood up and pointed at the birds and cried,
Yes, I killed him. Pull up the boards and you shall see. I killed him, but why does his heart not stop beating? Why does it not stop?